So Clifton's torching this glass to get it hot. We have a reheating chamber on that is not very, very, very hot in terms of temperature. And so we're accelerating the heating process with a hot torch. Usually this would be done in a reheating chamber, but just in order to get it to happen a little bit faster. Clifton's using a torch. So that he can put in that jack line. Potato. Alright. We're going to do a little bit final shaping just to make this round.
As round as I can, so it won't like roll. I guess that's part of
Well, the punty, yeah, the punty or the moil is going to make it wanna. The jack line's going to make it not roll straight and round it out. You want to heat it up and shape it and then roll it. I feel like that's part of the fun is you're going to try to roll it straight and it's not going to go straight. Where the jack line is?
Yeah, okay.
But it's up to you guys. It probably will be more exciting if the thing actually hits all the Topo Chico bottles. Clifton's an expert bowler?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Washington City champ 3 years in a row.
All right.
H-Town.
Well, if you want to make that round, see if it'll help you out. I guess we can always knock it off and torch the jack line.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So Clifton's rounding out the shape, making sure it's as round as he possibly can make it. It sounds like he's gonna knock it off. Torched the neckline, where the glass is connected to the pipe right now, the spot he's heating. And then he's gonna try to finish rounding that area out so that this thing will actually bowl and roll a little bit more predictably. That neckline break off, if we were to roll it, it would end up being a little weird in terms of how it rolls. So getting it to actually...
I'll knock it off. Fireball hit somebody. Give him strength. What are we doing?
I'm gonna grab it with the gloves and bowl.
Yeah.
We're gonna torch it. Torch the top to round it off. And then grab it with the gloves and bowl with it.
It's pretty round. It just has a thick spot, so
For 2
a little
rounds.
off balance.
It's definitely not going to be like bowling with a normal ball. We got our Topo Chicos set up there.
Up data.
I'll be in the ball return.
T is
Hey!
got the glass in some gloves.
Take that leg out.
Whoa! looks like the glass is bouncing quite a bit while it's hot, so Tatara decided she wanted to test that. All right, come on, champion bowler.
Right. Drink something. Uh-oh.
Might have to grab it with the gloves. Clifton might have to grab it with the gloves. All right. Clifton said he's a good bowler.
Good work on that spare. Other side. The other one. How are those not breaking? How are those not breaking?
As you guys can see, the glass is pretty resilient. It's still pretty warm. Very, very toasty. One of the things about the glass is it's also rolling a little unpredictably because it's not even in thickness. But taking quite a beating, but it is still in one piece. Very nice. So, how many times will a piece of glass bounce? I don't know if anyone was keeping track of that, but that's a pretty good. Hey! That is a pretty good rate. And that thing is still intact.
Feel it?
Yeah, maybe. Why not? Yeah, let's do it.
It probably would crack.
It might crack. Now the glass is probably still in one piece, but it's very possible the temperature has dropped enough that putting it in an annealer might cause some thermal shock. So might not survive, but might as well put it away and try it out and see how it goes. That was fun.
Potatoes. Jeff's ready to cook potatoes.
All right, so for our grand finale, Kevin brought in potatoes. Someone mentioned this online, wanting to see how a potato does in glass, what it does in glass. A lot of glass makers use potatoes in the furnace to get air out of the glass body. And so we're gonna put a potato in a ladle of glass so you guys can see how it causes the glass to react. Because this is not something that a lot of people get to see. So it's cool that someone suggested this. So Clifton's using a tool called a ladle, which is a big old scoop of glass.
Yeah, be ready just in case there's a big trail you can bring.
And then Kevin's got a little potato on the end of that punty rod that we're gonna shove into the scoop of glass.
Door.
All right.
Waiting.
Bye-bye. Oh, potato.
Get it spinning around.
So Kevin's turning that punty because the moisture from the potato has created a little air pocket.
Totally has.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like it's totally visible. That's so cool. We could take a potato gather. Ooh.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's panting out like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, close that off around the pipe.
So the moisture from the potato
Potatoes in there now.
basically creates a big bubble of gas. Remember, if there's nowhere for the air to escape, it's going to go straight up.
Potato fire.
Now, when we stick potatoes into the furnace, It's usually in order to create a situation where the potato causes the glass to boil like this, force any air bubbles that are in the glass to come up to the surface where they can pop. And we don't usually leave the potatoes in the furnace. We stick them in and then we pull them out. So it's really just for creating that gassing effect.
Oh yeah, move. There it is.
Yeah. There it is. Very well done, team.
Put it in the deck by the other. There's the tater.
There's a potato. Probably not edible anymore, but there it is. So I'm sure the team had fun playing today with all the sorts of weird stuff we had going on. If you guys have ideas for the next one of these that we do, please do let us know. You can always type this into a chat when we have this video up. Put it in the comments if there's something that you guys want us to try next time. Ooh. It's all the carbon from the potato.
Everything off our list.
That's pretty awesome. That was so much fun.
That's fine.
So you guys, I'm gonna hand the mic to Clifton to sign us off. Like I said, if do you want to do that? I think there was one thing that we missed that we are gonna do, which is
Small.
yeah, make it small, like 2.
Yeah.
That should be plenty. Oh,
We gotta get the right temperature. I have no idea. You can like pull, like you're gonna pull paint, like even throughout.
I'd say a little cooler on the pipe.
so we have one more thing that we have on our list, which is making glass taffy, which is incorporating a bunch of bubbles into the glass to make it look kind of milky. Glass is pretty stretchy when it is hot, so we're going to utilize that property to pull it, stretch it, stick it on itself over and over and over again. You're going to see that in a culmination of bubbles, which are going to start to make the glass look not clear anymore. So get a little bit of a milky appearance in the glass when we're doing this. Glass taffy is so cool looking.
Done it once with somebody else. We should do it by myself. So you can try it with you. But basically, stretch pull and then it flips. Then it drops, right? And then you flip the pipe.
You have to make a loop to start it.
Yeah, a loop. Loop and then pull. Loop. It's a loop every time. But when you're at the bench, if you do it at the bench, it's gonna drop, right? So then you have to flip it so you can keep going.
So Clifton's gonna take one more gather on this. Chill it out. And then we're gonna start the process of pulling it into taffy. Now this is pretty similar to the way in which glass makers make, or candy makers make that like milky, silky looking taffy. Incorporating bubbles into clear candy over and over and over, and pulling them and stretching them to get it to look like it's kind of milky in texture.
Then where does the other one go that doesn't have the tape on?
I think they don't have tape on it now.
So Clifton's shaping it up into nice Q-tip form.
This is gonna be hard because we don't have real good meat. Because we only got the baby mold.
Yeah.
So make me a loop. And then I'll go to town.
Okay, so you want me to turn this into like a ring, and then you're gonna come after it.
And pull it out, stick it back in the mold.
Okay.
And let's right
So Clifton's going to pull this into a little loop.
I'm gonna put that way up high on the boil. So that means it slides off, right? And we're gonna go, yeah. I'm gonna bring it almost all the way back to the pipe.
And then T's gonna pull and stretch that loop out several times. We'll do this over and over. We'll have to heat in between to build up heat.
It's like it won't get any hotter than what it is right now.
It's not gonna.
It
Yeah,
seems
that's
like
okay.
it's,
We'll just have
like
to
it's
do it
not
when
really
you-
getting any hotter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is. It's better, yeah. Good. Lick it. Fairly level. So you gotta give me a big, you gotta get a big loop there. Like this, and then I go in, right? That. Think that it works.
And flipping.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys can tell, but
Flip.
as T is doing this, the glass texture is changing.
Heat.
We're trapping air with every fold. And that air is creating a little bit of milkiness as it stretches out. It's making the glass look more milky.
There we go. Now we're working. That might be all we got.
Yeah.
Save that. Right, put a jack on it. Oh wait, you wanna do it again? That's pretty awesome. That could be a
One more.
full-
I think we get
full
it.
sculpture. I don't know if we're gonna get that high. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Maybe just put a neckline on and keep it in sculpture and we'll fire polish that cut mark. So you have a really cool sculpture. Try to keep that a little bit. You want me to try it one more? Think you
Yeah,
get hot
I
enough?
think it's there. Yeah, we're close.
Alright.
We still had some in the core. Still have a hole.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a hole.
There. Oh, I see that. Flip.
Okay, let that be.
So you guys can see how the glass went from super clear to super milky with all that air
Yeah.
in there.
Want fire polish? You want fire polish or?
Yeah, we should wrap all this stuff real good.
Really, really fun process. A little tricky to do on the hole that we have,
Little holes, too small.
but maybe we'll try it again when we come back after the summer during one of our playtimes.
Yeah, a little practice.
Very cool. We're gonna put that away in our annealer so that it slowly comes down to room temperature. Make that into a tiny little baby sculpture. Clifton's put a constriction in the glass where the glass connects to that steel punty.
Yes.
And Tatara's got protective Kevlar gloves on. So that she can put her hands right under the glass. From here it goes into the box to anneal down to room temperature over the course of something like 12 to 18 hours or so. And that'll make sure that it doesn't crack. Well, nice. That was awesome. Now, I'm gonna hand the mic over to Clifton to wrap this up. Nice job, you guys. All right.
Ooh, it's hot. It's Texas. It's July 7th, 2023, and I think it's 101. We're crazy for being out in the heat all day like this. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we kind of beat the heat. But I want to thank the team and thank Kevin McGeehee, Satara Siegel, Gene Fernandez, Heidi Childers, Brandy Simpson, thank you, Gene, for all your help and all that we do. SiNaCa Studios belongs to this community. It's here for this community. And so if you're interested in glass art, come see us. We've got 50 plus artists represented, all kinds of wonderful classes and programs that you can participate in. We do this because we think it matters in our community. It's helpful for people to heal, to learn, to be inspired. This kind of an organization is all over the country, and we are that for this community. And so if you value that, if you want to help us, please make a donation. We have a campaign going this summer. We're trying to raise $20,000. We're over halfway there. So if you have an opportunity to contribute to help us out, please make a donation. And then this fall, come and participate. The Arts Goggle is coming. We're having our Prada Southside Homebrew Invitational coming. The Fuada Gallery Night in September. We got a great artist coming. So come check us out and have a wonderful summer. Thanks so much for tuning in. We do this the second Friday every month. I want to thank the City of Fort Worth, Arts Fort Worth, Texas Commission on the Arts, everybody who donates, and all those people out there who come and participate. So thank you all so much. Y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.